Blembach King Shamin Mkhetwe Kim a whole bunch of other AKAs. The Sobering Podcast coming at you with another special episode. You see where we at? We outside.
We on the block. It's Big Fred, aka Big Vax, aka Ezodumo's finest. You know the vibes.
Gigizo.
Yeah. And as you know, this one is brought to you by the great folks at Solidarity Fund. You know the hashtag roll up your sleeves SA. Do the right thing, you know. We're having these conversations, very important, you know, talking vaccination, talking about the ills that COVID has brought upon us, and just a way forward in this weird time that we are in, you know, the new normal, business unusual. And we're here with a great businessman,
Business.
shoe angel,
Business.
shoe philanthropist,
Philanthropy.
you know, Father Kickmas,
Yes.
King Broski, Siba, how you doing, bro?
Chilling, my G. How's it going,
Should I
homies?
continue with Saint Kick?
Saint Kick. Come on. You got one?
Nah, not too.
Mfana wa mategi.
Mfana wa mateki. Come on, man.
Come on.
Yo, man, I mean, we here. It is-
Siba
Okay.
That's another one.
Yeah.
We'll let that go. We were on theme, but like, yeah.
Beautiful thing, man. We here at your establishment here at OffBeat, you know.
Thanks for pulling up, homies.
In the north.
Yeah.
Just a sec. What was your AK to? Just go Big Vex.
You said something about Ezodoom.
Nah, Ezodumo's finest, man. Come on,
Ezodumo.
baby.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Remember Ezodoom? Them
I know
people that
Ezodoom, yeah.
used to like beat on the
You
piano.
know, you know the vibes, dog.
Shout out Podrosa.
Shout out. You
Niggas
see the
showing their
Some
vibration.
niggas that know.
Niggas showing their age.
Come on.
Niggas showing their knowledge.
Come on.
Knowledge.
Do the knowledge, Baba. This is your culture,
This
man.
is your culture, boy.
Bro,
There's a tumor.
come on. How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, bro.
Ah, man.
I'm chilling.
I'm
How
chilling
you
with
guys
you.
doing? How you guys doing?
We chilling with you.
Thank you for inviting us to your.
Y'all came empty-handed though. Where them kicks at?
On feet.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll take them off and leave them with
we
you.
leave them here.
On feet. The kicks is on feet.
It's like it feels like full size rock. We're gonna do what everyone is wearing on feet. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna hit you with a turnaround.
Hey, you see, they can't see my feet right now, man. But you know the
Yeah,
vibes, man.
I'm on some Paka gang out here.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Are you in podcast?
Yeah, bro.
Out of clubbing for
Shout out Paka.
But you know me, man. New Balance gang all day, man. 99 TV5s. So I'm at black.
You know,
Love those things.
Tope, Yeezy, 500s, you know, you can't see him, but, you know, Gito might just put him up and post. Bing!
I'm on my Stefan Janowski joints.
yeah.
For daily use only.
The gold joints.
Respectful.
Come again?
You love the gold joints, ne?
Yeah, the gold joints are the ones, but I'm rocking the mids right now. You want to check them out?
Issue.
Yeah, I mean,
got the mids.
I like them
La.
joints. I
It's
like
different
them.
vibes, yeah. It's a
mean,
different
come on,
vibe.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, man. I mean, Siba, we known you since way back, you know.
way back.
You know, talking about sneakers, being in the culture of sneakers and the culture of clothes, you know. I know you used to manage the debut store.
Got you.
I mean, and you used to do this thing called kicks for charity.
Kicks
You
for
know what I mean?
charity,
That's when we used to give away kicks, and then we donate kicks, and then you'd give them away to the less fortunate
Yeah.
and things of that nature. You know, when we were doing hunting for kicks, we'd wash kicks together.
Yeah.
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Sunday school shout outs.
Sunday school shout out. You know.
Sunday School Foundation
You know what I mean?
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, you know, and now to see you from there, you know, and now you've opened up, you know, your own business, you know, cleaning sneakers, you know, just graduating to another level in that world, you know.
Yeah.
How's that journey been for you now?
The Gassi Jason Mock.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Mark, come on.
Why were you holding on to that one?
I was holding on
Yo,
to
man.
The joint's been super interesting, bro. Really dope. Having met homies like yourself, MK Fresh, Lazima Tebula, and actually growing to see you guys being homies that still support the business, still affecting the world the way
Nice.
I had planned. the way I had envisioned when I started out with Kicks for Change. So how OffBeat started was inspired by Kicks for Charity, formerly known as Kicks for Charity, known as Kicks for Change now. I wanted to build OffBeat. I built OffBeat because I wanted to have a home for Kicks for Change. So I'm building all these shops so that I can have people coming through to donate shoes. But while we at it, let's wash your joints at the same time, you know? And we're going to be taking care of the old joints and handing them out to the less fortunate.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's dope, man. And when did this started? What was it, like 2017, 2018? When did the OffBeat brand actually, you know, formalize?
So I started OffBeat in 2018. I was an advertising kid, and coming from work, I would spot like Deki Wash in the hood. That's what they call it, but it wasn't nicely branded. And my ECD at the time was a really, really big fan of MXs, but he never really watched them. So I thought I wanted to help the homies in the hood by help them brand their businesses. So that's how it started. I started out helping homies in the hood to actually brand their businesses, because I was taking the knowledge I was getting from advertising and trying to make change in the hood by just sharing, like, yo man, I've got a MacBook, I've got Photoshop, I can help you brand Gabelo's Deki Wash. We can do it like this. We can make it look dope. You know, we can print out flyers, we can print out price lists. So that's how it started. It started out as an agency for other homies who were already doing it.
Nice.
And I just took it. I got retrenched, and that's when I personally started washing shoes as well, and just communicating through sneakers, man, because it's always been my thing to want to write about sneakers, to want to do photo shoots for like brands like Nike, Adidas. But then when I started washing shoes, I was spending time around sneakers, which was really dope. Yeah.
Damn, man. That's actually quite dope. So now, how did you find yourself in a space where you're growing into a point where you have like a space in itself? Like because you were previously at Media Mills, you were running both of these spots, you know? Now, how did you find yourself getting into a spot where you can now have a space, a hub for you to do this?
So OffBeat, the essence of OffBeat and myself as a person is reach. Coming from the hood, we're not really exposed to a whole lot of stuff that we're really into. We are only involved with consumerism. We don't really have a voice and stuff. Kids in the hood just want to have the latest Air Force One without even knowing it's an Air Force. To them, it's just the Nike shoe. But I wanted to go deeper than just consuming these shoes. But I wanted to be able to educate homies. Even homies that work at OffBeat will tell you that you need to know what you're working on. You're not just working on a shoe. What's the inspiration behind the shoe? Who designed the shoe? That's just knowledge for you, man. I've seen how homies that are into like cars know the cars, like the engines. They know how, like if a car is a VW, it's beyond that, you know. But with sneaker consumers, it's just the Nike shoe. It's just Adidas. It's just Reebok. There's no depth in that, you know. And I believe that sneakers are so around us that we need to be aware of our surroundings, such that knowing about your sneakers is also part of you knowing about what's around you, you know. And going back to the question, I just found myself being able to reach people who were influential, I would say, in terms of like marketing for such certain brands, and just being involved with people who are actually not gatekeepers, but they actually host events, but they are the people in charge, and being able to work with those people closely and washing their shoes to a point where some would invite me to their events. One of the spots I used to work at before COVID was Number One Fox. My big bro Jeff used to run a photography studio called Pinhole. So that was our first base outside where we started at my house at the garage. That, like, when we went to Number One Fox, that was the first spot where we could get people walking in like randomly, you know. And when we did, we also got invited to do like Fashion Friday, which was hosted by I See It Different You. That also was a big break for us. That's how we got into the media mill. And while we were at the media mill, we were actually able to work with different brands. We worked with Nike, we worked with Kiwi on a campaign, which the space was really dope to like shoot the campaign and have people come through randomly, you know. So like I said, it's always for me been about like branding and just creating a brand that people can trust and believe in, man.
Dope. All right, so now, I mean, that was when everything was like all good. You know, we're moving swiftly, you know, walk-ins, whenever, daps, you know, you're networking.
Pose for your pictures.
For your pictures, you know what I mean? Like, you know, everything is all good. Everything is free-flowing and free-thinking, whatever. You not worried about anything. Barefaced.
No health issues.
Right?
Barefaced.
Barefaced, you know? And then enter 2020 and this pandemic hits. Boom. And now you're a person that's also in the business of people, you know, and this interaction.
Sure.
And now at that point, when we went into like hard lockdown, you know, when I'm talking like level 5, how did that affect you?
Because also you do drop-offs and pickups as well.
Yeah. So how did that affect you, the hard lockdown affect your business? And do you think you were, you can't really prepare, but were you know, a bit prepared for something of that nature, just in the contingency of a business, you know what I mean? You know, you're looking for, there's always a planning for a disaster sort of, you know, just in case.
Personally and for the business, we were super unprepared. It just hit from nowhere, like we all know. It hit from nowhere, but fortunately for me personally, and of course for the guys that I work with, I do other gigs on the side, which can pay me. So fortunately, when the pandemic hit, I just worked with like a family brand, which is like a beer brand, which is Striped Horse, and I had gotten paid nicely. And I could take care of myself and some of the homies that I used to work with. So yeah, I had just like shot a billboard with the homies. It never came out. But we were good, man. Like I was able to sustain myself and some of the homies that I was working with. But in terms of business, bro, it really sucked because people were actually at home sitting. There's no party. There's no shoe getting dirty. So people actually had the time to wash their own shoes. You feel me? So, which was really dope because some people would inbox me, like take pictures of their shoes, like, yo, how do I do this? You know? And I remember this one dude from Greenside, Lulama, hit me up on some, yo, man, I want to do this. What can I get? How do I do this? Like, can we go on a call? We went on a call and he sent me $500, you know, just for that, you know, which was, I thought that was really dope, you know. But in terms of like the whole vibe, it was really whack, man. Because you get used to meeting new people. You get used to just making new connections with homies. But when that was done, you actually miss going to new places. We used to do a lot of pickups at agencies, you know. No more trips to Ogilvy, no more trips to Joe Public. That was just a strange time, to be quite honest. Yeah.
And what did you do to adapt after the initial shock? What did the business do to adapt?
We had to actually close the premises we were using. The One Fox. So we had to start working from home again. We had moved out from the crib, but we had to restart.
Back to the crib,
we had to restart. So now I had to make the garage look nice now. So I started making like furniture that I would set up, you know, like setting up shop. Get like AstroTurf, you know, where when customers come through, they can sort of like feel at home, like feel like they're at a shop, you know, like fake it till you make it type of vibe. So we had shelves, so we set up at the garage, we'd set up shelves, put up sneakers.
Yeah, make it look like this.
Make it look like this, but in a garage.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So we did that, and we were just trying to have fun with it, man.
Yeah.
You know, trying to have fun with it, and we started doing pickups again.
Yeah.
Peeps would drive from Sentin to the hood because now people were tired of the lockdown.
Yeah.
So they would actually be keen to come drop off because it's a long drive.
And also it's a time out for them.
It's a time out for them. Like, I'm knocking off at 4. Can I come drop off? Is that okay? But what I didn't really like was going back to actually sleeping around people's shoes again.
Yeah.
Like you wake up and there's Kabelo's shoes there. You know, like Mukhetso's shoes are there. Yeah, I was over that, you know. But like I had to go back, start again, and just rebuild. Yeah.
But also in that very same lockdown, that's where you went back and got a store and then expanded. Because now we're talking to you from Soweto to North in Bryanston now.
Well, from Soweto, Mill Park, and then...
Yeah. I didn't even want to mention Mill Park because it's closed now, but just like, how did that happen?
So I usually say to people, your success depends on you, but not only you. Because you know people, man, like your network, there's people around, you know. So your success doesn't solely lie
in your
upon
hands.
you. You know, so I just kept on doing, like, I kept cleaning the shoes, man. I kept creating the content, and people in big brands were looking, and they hit me up, you know, and submit that. There's this account. Are you keen? So that happens, man. The hard work happens, but the hard work that gets you in there is the one that you do. But for you to get into Bryanston, it could be the easiest thing that happens to you. It could be you sending an email, but you building from Soweto, going to pick up shoes in Tembisa in a taxi. I think that's what gets you to Bryanston, but you don't have to work hard to get to Bryanston. You get what I mean?
You still have to work hard.
You still gotta put in the work. I mean, I think also like the
I think
brands.
everything in Bryanston, that's for him. That's where the hard work comes.
Yeah, but like it's the other thing is like your story. You know, it's for brands to attach themselves to a story like that. It's appealing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like there's a lot of people who do sneaker washing. You know, but the way you put the content out, the way you brand yourself, the way you put like stickers in after you wash your sneakers, you put the stickers in there, you know, like the offbeat, you know, that stuff does count. So I think the hard work does happen.
I think he's downplaying his...
You're downplaying your hard work because the hard work definitely does happen.
Yeah.
Maybe it might come naturally to you, you know what I'm saying? But there's work in there.
I got you, bro. I'm not saying there's no hard work at all. I'm just saying there's people looking at you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you play soccer, my scouts, but every day for you to play for Kaizer Chiefs, there could be some dude just like passing and he's like, oh shit, I dig this kid.
Yeah, but like,
but the kid woke up at 5.
Yeah, even though the passing is 10 minutes or 5 minutes, there's how many years of
Definitely
you waking up early and running.
Yeah, definitely
you know what I'm saying.
What is like preparation?
Needs opportunity.
Yeah, preparation.
Yeah, it's better to be prepared and not get the opportunity, but you don't want to get an opportunity and you're not prepared.
Never had it like that, but I love it.
That's another one.
Yeah.
I mean, we're with
I'm with it.
you.
I'm with it.
Bars, man. Giving the bars.
Man.
So as the pickups and the drop-offs happen during maybe level what? Level 3, yeah. Are you guys masked up? Are you guys walking around with sanitizers? What's the vibe and like?
So level 3, level 2 comes. Now we're allowed to do pickup and delivery.
Yeah.
Of course, you arrange for it. You know, like please put the shoes in the bag for me.
Yeah.
Like just keep them ready for me.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want to stay long.
Yeah.
Because usually what I do is I'd get to your house and I give you time to flex on me. Like, I got these in Brazil. There was no time for that.
Yeah.
Just put the things in the bag.
Just put it in the bag and let me pick up and go.
Yeah. And I'll just send you like the admin part of it, I'll just do when I get to the crib.
Yeah.
And just send you an invoice. And same thing when I drop off, I package them nicely, give you your bag, I'm out.
pizza delivery style.
That's it. I wasn't really connecting with people.
Yeah,
It was
like
just
you used to.
Yeah, it was just a thing where, yo, man, there's a sense. Some days you'd feel like people are being rude when you get in the house because you're so used to going to their crib
Yeah.
and even opening wine, whatever, man. You know, like you get to a crib.
That sounds like you went straight to the fridge. Like, yo.
You just there and you get offered wine.
Okay.
You go through the shoes. They tell
Yeah.
you about their shoes, where
Yeah.
they've been with the shoes, where they copped the shoes. But all of that was done.
Hey.
You know,
Yo, so everything became impersonal now. Like,
yeah, like
everything
in
became
fact, don't
business.
stay long. Like in fact, now Mategi sharp.
Yeah.
Send daily invoice again.
Yeah.
Like,
Do your
damn,
thing.
bruh.
Peace out.
cold.
damn, bro.
It's like, yeah.
Sharp. Okay, sure, wait. You know,
Wham bam.
it got to that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So the
Or
human
some
element is lost, yeah.
some days you get to someone's house,
Yeah.
but now they've got a home office now.
Yeah.
The shoes are already packed. You're talking to this dude on WhatsApp. Yo, I'm here. Come in. The shoes are in the kitchen. I can't see you.
Yeah.
I'm in a fucking Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
All right, cool, bro. So it's a weird experience, you know?
But I mean,
maybe also, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe also it's not about the pandemic or it's not about the actual COVID,
Yeah.
but it's because of like the settings are changing now because of COVID.
Yeah.
I'm in the office, bro. I can't come see you.
Yeah.
I'm still working,
Yeah.
you know?
At home.
Yeah.
I mean, safety first. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was not. I don't think it was anything malicious.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah. And I can see that you understood that as well, you know. But I know that it feels very, very cold, you know, like so detached. That camaraderie is not there anymore. But now, in terms of like the opening and closing of the country, right? You know, every time we went into another level, they would list all of the places that were all of the types of businesses that were
Yeah,
allowed,
that were allowed to operate,
you know?
yeah.
At what level did sneaker cleaning services come in? Were they essential from
Essential
jump
services?
or what? Because in essence, it helps for them to be sort of an essential because, you know, hygiene is
essential.
really like it's highlighted in you preventing
Yes,
COVID. You know
yes,
what I mean?
yes,
You know,
yes,
so
yes.
cleanliness is a top priority
Yeah.
in the age of COVID. So it would make sense for it to be prioritized, but was it? You know, I actually never thought of that. That when you read it, you know, cleaning services and laundry services, were they essential? What level did they fall in?
I think it fell on level 3.
Hectic.
Yeah.
So level 5 and 4, you basically
Nah.
couldn't do anything.
You were out for a while.
I was
then.
just chilling, you know? Just there chilling.
So did you not try and apply for
Bro, I wasn't even
the
on
permit?
that. I wasn't
Really?
even on that.
Yeah.
I was just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like obeying the rules.
Yeah, I was like, hey, don't
Yeah.
go outside.
Don't go. Yeah, I feel you. I feel
Don't
you.
go outside.
At least that's a good thing.
But also I felt it was an opportunity for people to it was like a self-care thing now, you know. It was an opportunity for me to educate myself more in terms of like the bacteria that stays on shoes. I never thought it was really like a big deal like that, but I would read articles because there were articles dropping, you know. So I went through that and working on something now that actually focuses on footwear hygiene. That's like pretty much like
Footwear hygiene.
like
you need
that's
to coin that. You need
like
to
that's
coin
like
that.
Yeah.
footwear hygiene.
Yeah.
It's a thing, you know.
Take us through the bacteria of like the shoes and how it contributes to COVID in a bad way. So I'm guessing you read up on things like that.
Yeah. So obviously you've got shoes that you take everywhere,
Yeah.
and you definitely don't see the bacteria.
Yeah.
You're stepping on everything, bro. You're stepping on like rainwater that comes from God knows
Everything,
where.
yeah.
You step on everything, bro, and you keep that in the house. Temperature in your house contributes. So it was advised that people need to keep their shoes outdoors. Like
Yeah.
during COVID, if you went out, you want to keep your shoes outside,
Yep.
especially if you live with kids.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
that
they be
bacteria.
crawling on the floor as well because they can.
yeah. Well, So it was advised that people need to keep their shoes outdoors.
I still make people take their shoes off when they come into my house, bro.
Crazy times.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't like coming to my house.
Yeah, I just stay outside, man.
You be like waiting on me at the door.
You know why? Because I'm always in chucks, man. And you know, it's a kind of a mission to take chucks off.
Yeah.
All the highs, yeah.
Especially the highs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, when I put the chucks on, it's just like, yo, man,
Excuses.
I'm not gonna
It's like I man.
Safety first.
Yeah.
Chucks off the chucks. Take them things off. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So basically, then you learning all of that, right? And then now you also now getting to a point where you're waiting for Cyril to say, "Hey, Siba, OffBeat is back on." You know, it's back on beat. Do they send you what you need to have for your space to be considered COVID regulation compliant?
At the time, I'm working at the crib.
Yeah.
So I'm getting myself like a sanitizer because I really don't want people to stay long as well. Like I think the only step that I took was a sanitizer. I didn't buy like a temperature vibe.
Yeah.
But of course, when I go to receive the shoes, I mask up.
Yeah.
I also make sure like the dude who's coming to drop off is masked up as well.
Yeah.
So it was just that vibe where it's like a dry clean situation now.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's a transaction. Like, yo, boom, boom. Like, I'm here to drop off.
Yeah, in and
Everything
out.
else we'll do online.
It's not a hangout.
We're not hanging out because
Yeah.
usually I do hang out with like people that bring their shoes
Yeah.
to OffBeat, which I think is what also makes our brand what it is. Like,
Yeah.
people that love sneakers. I've met so many humble people, but when it comes to their sneakers, bro, they just, yo, I got these there. Yo, these joints are. I'm like, dog.
But
like,
if it's true,
like, like you always so chill, but when it comes to your kids, bro, it just brings out like a different vibe, you know. So yeah, man. I was doing the transactions got strange as well. So the only precaution I took was the sanitizer vibes. Like,
and I'm sure you were controlling the amount of people that were in the space.
So at the crib, it wasn't like a lot of people coming through. While I was at the crib, I was doing more pickups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that I used to do more pickups in Bryanston.
Yeah.
Look at now.
And now we're here in Bryanston, which is super dope.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's super.
Come on.
Damn, that's amazing, man.
Let's go hard work.
What? I haven't forgot my question.
Yeah, it's all good.
Aski.
So now, but like with all of that happening, how did it affect your workers? You know, did you have to cut down, or you had said you were getting some money from brand work as well?
Yeah.
Did that sustain you for the whole time you were closed? You didn't have to let anybody go. What was that like in terms of keeping, employees?
First, second months were dope. We're like, okay, you're gonna get, that there was this whole thing of getting people like groceries, So I went for that and like a salary. And
With groceries and a salary.
yeah,
For your workers, that's what you got them.
yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, because I thought it would hit like it wouldn't hit for long as
Yeah.
it did.
We all thought it was like a 3-week thing.
Yeah.
21 days.
21
Yeah, so we did like a grocery run.
Yeah.
So like the homies I used to work with at the time were like family, dog.
Yeah.
So as we were doing like grocery family, we all went like, yo,
Okay.
we're doing this. Are you guys keen to join?
Yeah.
And then we did that run together, and then we did salaries after that.
That's dope, man. You have quite a giving spirit, like even just from where you started with Kicks for Charity and all that.
Kicks for Change.
Kicks for Change. Where does that come from? Is it something that you got at home, and it's amazing that it's through shoes? Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think it's definitely something I got at home, from homies like your older cousins, like hand-me-down vibes, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I really want people to learn sneakers. Don't just wear shoes. Because my cousins would give me shoes and I would like check them out on Google. Like, oh snap, this is a skating shoe. This dude is a skateboarder. Vans is a skating shoe. It's a family business. Oh, Adidas, Puma, da da da. You learn those things. Yeah, so you learn those things. So the giving part comes from that as well. Like, okay, my big cousin gave me these shoes. I love these shoes. So it would help you save face when there's like CVs, and you coming through with some rare joints, you know. It wasn't a thing, like showing off, but it was like in Toya Street, yo. Like I don't have much.
Still I know that.
I don't have much, but yo, man, I'm looking good.
Yeah.
So that's the vibe. That's the vibe that I'm trying to give to other kids, to other people.
Yeah, people underestimate how much that can change your whole vibe, dog.
Yeah.
Like just feeling confident in how you look, it changes your whole vibe completely.
Yeah, so that is the vibe. But also, if I may add, it was called Kicks for Charity. And I did, I gave away a lot of shoes. I think we got like 3,000 shoes.
Damn.
So we did like orphanage houses. We did like CBD, Josie vibes, like the trolley homies on the road. We did that. But then I also would, like on a personal capacity, because we'd also get like big sizes from Kid Funk. So I would struggle to give away like Kid Funk shoes. So I would identify people as I'm walking. I would identify someone in my neighborhood, get their details of Blomava.
Man, you got big feet.
And then I'd be like, I'd be like, hey, Ushapa says Mark. Like Ushapa says Mark.
Say that, brother. What size that?
And I'd be like, tomorrow I'm going to come through to your house. Then I'll come see you. And then boom, you know, give that dude like 2 pairs. Dope. But what I didn't like was the fact that these homies keep coming back.
Of course.
Which for me, this is a empowering thing, you know, like, yo, dog, I'm gonna give you shoes, you're gonna look good, try and make something of yourself.
Go for that interview.
Go for something, bro. Go hustle, you're looking proper, dog. Don't just waste the shoe. You know. So I even changed the name to Kicks for Change, because we're giving you these shoes because we want to see change in you.
Yeah, it's just supposed to spark the change. Okay.
Type of vibe. Because if it's charity, then it's like you're gonna keep coming back.
That's like you're giving fish or teaching how to fish.
Type of vibe.
Yeah.
Showcase.
Yeah, and that's the. And what I guess the pandemic has happened. How is that like Kicks for Change been looking recently?
I was talking to my brother Jeff. So Jeff, so his company, Jeff Records of Photography, is the creative director for that. So all the comms he does, you know. So we haven't really been doing anything, and we talked about it. We started it because he also went through the same thing in varsity. He was getting stuff from other people. He wasn't really on his A game, you know. But sneakers was mostly what he was given as a person. That's he used to receive sneakers. So that's why we did that joint venture.
Yeah.
So we are starting again. So it's one of those things. Don't forget why you started. You know. So we definitely gonna do it again. We haven't done anything. Personally, the whole thing that I just told you guys just demotivated me. You know, like homies keep coming back. And I was just like, maybe I'm not doing it right, man. It's just taking and taking.
I feel you.
No one is coming back to say, yo, man, those shoes.
This is what
I got inspired. You know, I wasn't getting that, but I was getting more.
And when I think
Like dog.
Like like now it sounds like it's your duty. And like,
man.
I guess also maybe it shows also that for some people it's not just the experience, it goes even deeper. Not to say that it's your problem to solve, but maybe also pairing it up with something, with talks and you know, things of that nature.
Yeah, it's a branding exercise as well. You know what I mean? To contextualize what it is, so people understand where you're taking it. You know,
I got you.
Yeah, man. But that is
you
something.
Could come give testimonies. You know?
Yeah,
I mean
some New Balances.
You know, New Balance boys. You know, the kids.
Yeah, like
find balance.
Yeah, find balance.
Find a new balance.
Yeah.
So So now, I mean, that pandemic happens, and it struck fear and anxiety in all of us. You know, I mean, but then now the vaccines come into play. You know, and I mean, there's a lot of information going around about it. A lot of, you know, even theories. You know, but I wanted to know firstly, like, what's your stance on vaccination currently?
So before you guys came here, I was like, damn, bro, you're going to talk about vaccines and stuff? Am I the right person to be talking about such stuff? Because I think
everybody needs to know about this.
Yeah, I think it's really like a personal thing. And I honestly haven't been reading up a lot on that. You know, just listening to the radio, news, here and there article. But I don't know much about like vaccines and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know that it's not the first time a pandemic hit. And it's not the first time that people get vaccinated.
Yeah.
100%.
You know,
100%.
and with that, there's always going to be complications when there's like a new vibe coming through, you know, and are you in, are you out? That's up to you, bro. Yeah.
It gets even worse now with the information overload.
Yeah, because I feel like you end up not knowing what's what.
Yeah.
You know, I think back in the day, information was, even now it's controlled, but back then there was no social media really.
Yeah, now it's not controlled.
No, it's not controlled at all.
Yeah, the internet is
I think
the
there's
wild
certain
west.
things, but as for opinions, everybody can.
Throw it around, yeah.
Yeah, but also while you say that, in terms of maybe research, I was talking to my cousin about Omicron today. Like how I just went to my doctor and be like, yo, I feel like you're the person I can talk to. So I'm feeling blah, blah, blah. I have the shot, what. I also think maybe just also getting our information from
Credible
Trained.
sources.
Yeah.
credible, you know. I think also that, but also it's hard to detect. Then we'd have to do a whole, this is how you spot a fake news post.
This is how you spot a fake.
So it's allowed, but maybe just go an extra length to find out, like, you know, how credible is this thing?
Yeah.
You know?
Even if it's your GP, start there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I did. Like, just
Yeah,
go to your
start with your
GP.
doctor, yeah.
You're in the neighborhood, there must be a nurse or somebody.
Yeah.
You know,
Talk to a medical practitioner,
Yeah.
definitely.
Talk medical
to
student.
your neighborhood Sister Bettina.
Yep.
I'm not sure about Sister Bettina.
It is.
Amazing. I love how you brought that back because people forget that Sister Bettina is from Soul City.
Exactly.
I was about to say, shout out to Soul City.
Mam Lily and Dube.
So shout out to Soul City, as we're saying, on the Soul City vibe. What made you decide to get the jab?
Of course, man. I wasn't sure if I needed the jab, and kept getting calls from moms. Yo, nigga, are you vexed? Are you vexed? Are you vexed? But eventually, I just decided to not abide, but I just decided to be safe because you're watching the news. Like most people who are getting the COVID is people who are not vaccinated. So just for a safety vibe, you know, you just want to go and get the Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm
one shot.
I'm also on Johnson.
Yeah, get
Pfizer
the one.
babies.
But I must say, while you said that, not for us not even to give misinformation, you can still get COVID
Yeah.
with the vaccine.
Yeah.
But what it does is that what we even witnessing now with the Omicron is that people who have been vaccinated, it's like a mild flu.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people who are unvaxxed in hospital beds, people are losing lives and all of that. So I think with that said, it's quite important to vaccinate so that if it gets to you or even your loved ones, when everybody's vaccinated, it
deters the instance of
the risk. Yeah.
being hospitalized or death.
Just gives your body a better chance at fighting the virus.
basically.
Yeah.
Man.
Long story short, thank you.
Yeah. I'm here for
Concise.
Concise boys. Succinct.
Yeah, man. So did you ever? I mean, like you're a boss, you know, and you know there are some institutions that are like you either vax, or
you're not.
or you don't come to work.
Are you resigning or are you vaccinating?
So luckily the homies that I'm working with are all vaxxed. It wasn't like a thing of
You don't have to force
Yeah,
anyone.
vaccine.
Yeah,
It was just yo, can I get a day off? I want to go vaccinate. Oh,
Yeah.
dope. Some of them vaccinated before me, which was dope.
Nice, man.
That's mad dope, man. So you gave them the day off
Yeah, man.
just in case the side effects are there.
Yeah,
You
just
say,
go and relax yourself.
You know, make sure you're good
Yeah.
there because you know when those side effects
Yeah.
kick in.
Because crazy thing
feel
is
weird.
crazy thing is that they've taken day offs because they had COVID-like symptoms. So it was only right to also like give them like a 2-day vibe. You know, go vaccinate, go relax. Yeah.
Listen to your body.
Yeah. Siba's a good boss, man.
Hey,
bosses.
man. See,
Yeah.
I want to take it back to the shoes a bit. I don't want to ask you your favorite shoe because that's what everybody asks you. But your favorite material on a shoe.
Yo.
Why why?
I don't know why that question is weird to me. But go on, answer the question.
Do you not have favorite material?
No. Go on.
It honestly depends. I grew up on Vans, so it's definitely suede. Like Vans old school and skate highs are suede.
Canvas also.
It's a lot of suede. I mean, the
It's a
toe
lot of
box will be
suede. Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
suede. So I really like black suede shoes and white leather shoes.
So black suede shoes,
Yeah.
white leather shoes.
I actually don't know what my favorite material would
Really?
be, man. It'll probably be leather because I feel like leather's all conditions.
Yeah, but you know what? It's tricky, like, because you say leather. There's tumble leather, there's smooth
grain
leather.
My favorite is full grain leather.
Yeah, there's full grain leather, and then there's distressed leather.
Yes.
You know, it's
I'm not going that deep. All leather.
Yeah.
I was just
All
taking
leather
full
matters.
grain.
It's also thicker. It's good
All,
for
all leather
winter
matters.
stuff.
For me, all leather matters. If I can walk in the rain and the sun, I'm happy.
But I don't like
Even
the leather
vegan
with
leather.
holes in it.
Huh?
I don't like
perforated leather.
I know that-
Perforated.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like that.
perforated leather.
It needs to be all
Perforated.
covered.
Yeah, perforated leathers.
So you don't like Stan Smiths?
Those are my favorites.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
also that's on
But
the
I don't
side.
like. I like the white ones, leather joints. But I also just like those exclusive joints, like
Yeah.
the rare releases
Oh yeah, like the Raf Simmons, the Dover Street
type of vibe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's another beautiful shoe which is very hard to find in real leather. It's all organic leather now. It's vegan leather. So
Shout out to the
Go to
vegans.
Paris.
yeah. I know, yeah. Paris and a couple stores have full grain leather Stan Smiths. Beautiful shoe. Siba, man, thank you so much for allowing us here, man.
Yeah.
We could stay and chop it up forever. As you can see, we're even going into shoes now.
shoes.
And we're gonna go even further.
Sneaker show coming up soon.
Sneaker show coming up soon.
We
Offbeat
don't,
show.
we don't want to step much far away from our mandate for us being here. But shout out to you, man. We look forward to seeing you growing, doing even bigger things. We know that you also tap into a bit of lifestyle things. I think I've seen you do flirt with events a bit with the Offbeat brand.
Yeah. The
Yeah, man.
activations,
Yeah, those are just like activations, collaborating with homies who are really, really doing it. Because at the end of the day, those are people that support Offbeat, you know.
Yeah.
Those are like super lifestyle people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you can collaborate with people that have the expertise to put together like a dope event, why not? And it's always an opportunity for people to show up in their favorite shoe materials, I guess.
Yeah.
Like in their leather shoes.
Don't
full
upset
grain
kids.
leather.
Why was it upset?
You don't
How does
like
it feel though? And just the last question on this, like when somebody brings like some bogus joints, like some fake joints, and you just like,
Do you
yo,
feel like you need to tell them that it's fake?
So I don't tell them it's fake. I think they don't know it's fake, and the issue
they don't
is
care.
like people that bring like the not original joints.
and flex?
Their shoes they're hard to work on, and
Yeah, because they break.
and the material
break.
just gets
Yeah.
tricky, and you end up looking like you don't know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, that's exactly what I was getting to. Those things.
It's really like a serious thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
yeah.
Because I know with a lot of fake joints, just a little bit contact with water, the glue
yeah, it gets tricky.
disintegrates. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
And even the water, and then put them like in direct sun. The color's gone.
it's never a nice experience, man.
Yeah. And they're like, see where you ruined my shoe.
Yeah, that's the vibe you're getting.
And then you just like, but the joints ain't real.
But also,
But I don't think I can say that.
You can't.
you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't say original shoe cleaner. You just said shoe cleaner. Yeah.
No disclaimer.
Footwear hygiene.
No disclaimer joints.
Yeah, man. You know?
But as much as there's fake shoes, you an original one, man. We love your story. And man, it's just beautiful to watch. Yeah.
It is very
Thank you,
beautiful.
homies.
Appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you, and shout out to the Solidarity Fund. You know the hashtag Roll Up Your Sleeves SA. You know, make sure you do your research on the vaccines. Make sure that you do get your jab. You know the vibes. Sounding very info.
Shout out to my moms.
Show off it.
Don't forget to give thanks.
Don't forget, you got the chain up.
Don't forget to give thanks. Don't forget to give vax.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Vex.
That's him.
Yeah. He just said that. Don't forget to get. Oh, he's doing a freeze
Is this
frame.
another one?
We done.